Hello, I'm Gaurav Jain, and this is my submission for the Thinkly Labs assignment. So the brief was to build an AI-powered chatbot, but instead of wrapping a generic API call in a chat bubble, I wanted to build something that actually demonstrates about the front-end thinking, real engineering decisions, and a polished user experience. So what I built is a personal digital twin, an AI version of myself. It knows my projects, my skills, my internship experiences, and it speaks in my tone. You can chat with it, or you can literally call it using voice, and it talks back. Let me walk you through how I built this, the code decisions I made, and why. So before jumping into code, I want to explain why I choose this direction. So if we go to the code, this is my README. So firstly is a personal twin forces you to be strict with your system prompt. The AI can't just hallucinate random facts. It has to stay in character, use my exact context not re and like refuse to answer things it shouldn't know. That's a harder problem than a generic Q&A bot. Second, if I go with UI UX, it is like a differentiator. Like Thinkly Labs production, like it builds production grade AI systems for enterprises. I wanted to show that I care about the experience around the AI, not just the AI call itself. The animations, the loading states, error handling, all of that matters in the production. Third, if I say is real utility. This isn't like a throwaway assignment. I'm actually using it, will be using it in my portfolio itself. Now, if I go to the code base, there is firstly as knowledge base, a JS file. So it is a single carefully structured string that serves as the system prompt for both the OpenAI and Gemini here. It's not a random dump of text. It organized into clear sections, identify skills, projects, work, the work experience, achievements, and conversation rules. A few things I want to highlight. Every project has its live link, GitHub link, tech stack, and key features. So the AI can give specific, accurate answers. If we go down at the bottom, there is a critical rule here. If I saw here in the 234 line, a critical rule is the AI is told to never output raw URLs. Why? Because I built a voice mode. If the TTS engine tries to read out like HTTPS colon slash and inbox pilot, whatever it is, so it sounds terrible. So the prompts forces the AI to say project names cleanly, like inbox pilot AI. So the speech sounds natural. So this isn't AI slop. This is intentional prompt engineering where every line exists for a reason. If I open up route.js, so let me walk you through the architecture. So firstly is rate limiting. From the lines like now from 1 to 18 type, there is a rate limiting. I'm using an in-memory map with a sliding window, 20 requests per minute IP. This prevents abuse and is something you would need and then any production chatbot. So there is a dual provider system. This is an interesting part. I have three separate functions for this. Firstly, call OpenAI. So it uses the OpenAI SDK with streaming via GPT-4o Mini. Then we have call Gemini Stream. It uses Gemini SSE streaming endpoint directly via fetch. Then we have gonna call Gemini. So it is a non-streaming fallback for Gemini. So I want to point out the Gemini streaming handler starting it is I have seen it. It is from 98 line. So it is a Gemini streaming handler. So basically I'm manually passing server sent events, rendering reading the raw stream, splitting by new lines, extracting data prefix like extracting data prefixes like passing JSON chunks and forwarding text to the client. This like isn't a library doing it for me. I wrote the SSE parcel myself because the Gemini REST API doesn't have a nice SDK for streaming in Next.js edge compatible routes. Also, input validation is there. If I see here from the here is from 170 to 176. I check for empty messages, enforce a 500 character limit, and return proper HTTP status codes. These are small things, but they show production mindset. Now, if I open AI Chat J6, so let me highlight the key decisions I made here. So, firstly, state management. I have 10 pieces of code. The modal open or close. The current view, which can be intro and chat or voice. The messages array, input text, loading, listening, speaking, which message being spoken, voice call status, call duration, transcript. Each one of these drives a specific UI behavior. Then I have the three view architecture. Instead of just slapping a chat box on the page, I designed three distinct views: intro view, a landing screen with my avatar, a full chat view, and a voice view. Now there's a voice call system. If I saw in the AI Chat JSX page, this is the feature I am most proud of. When the user clicks "Let's talk live," it initializes the web speech API for recognition. The AI greets them with a spoken welcome. As the user speaks, I can like capture this transcript in real time. When they stop, I send it to the API, get the response, and speak it back using speech synthesis. If the like user says stop or end call, I use a bot controller to kill the fetch mid-flight and cancel the TTS immediately. Then I will let me show you experience in action. So when you open the chat, you get this into screen of like this is the main front end. If we landing page, if we say meets Gaurav AI. So if I click on talk to my AI, so we will do let's talk live and chat with me. So if I like go with let's talk live.
Hey, I'm Gaurav's AI. Ask me anything about my projects, skills, or how to connect.
So tell me about Gaurav projects.
I'm here to chat. What would you like to know or discuss? Sure. Here's a quick overview of my projects. 1. Inbox Pilot AI, an AI-powered Gmail assistant for smart email management, featuring automated replies and analytics. 2. Stock Satha, a real-time stock trading platform that tracks market data and manages portfolios, complete with live updates.
Okay, stop.
3. Hackzen, a hackathon management platform that connects organizers. Sure thing. If there's anything specific you need, just let me know. I'm
Tell
here to
me,
help. Smiling
tell me,
face with smiling eyes. Hey
tell me
there,
about
what would you
Gaurav
like to know?
experience.
That's a great question. Reach out to me directly at gjane0229. I've had some exciting experiences as a full stack developer in turn. 1. Software Technology Parks of India, STPI. Focused on backend architecture and API development for a hackathon management platform called Hackzen, ensuring secure user roles and real-time messaging. 2. Edune Foundation, I completed a front-end development program, building hands-on projects with React, and learned from industry experts. 3. Bus IBs EdTech Private Limited, I enhanced the front end of their website, improving UI consistency and
So this is how we can talk to the AI and he can tell me about myself, the Gaurav projects, experience, and all of the above things here. If I go to chat with me, we can show here there are some questions are there. Tell me about Gaurav. If I ask, he tell me about myself. If I say a specific project, so like tell me about Inbox Pilot AI. So it will specifically tell me about the Inbox Pilot AI feature and what it is the project, what are the main features of it, and all the things. If I click on this icon and if you say, tell me about Stock Sathi. So if I press enter, it gives me about the feature and the project, what is Stock Sathi and what features uses of it. Now, I wanted to address the no AI stop part directly. Every piece of the in this project I can explain and defend. The voice call active reference here, I used a reference instead of state because of state closures in speech recognition, it callbacks. That's a React specific decision, not something a code generator would know to do. Then I also want to point out what I didn't do. I didn't use a generic chatbot template or UI kit. I didn't use LangChain or any orchestration framework here. The API interaction is raw fetch calls because at this scale, a framework would be overhead. I didn't copy paste a chat component from a library. The entire component is like purposely built. Then to wrap up, this project it isn't like a chatbot. It's a complete product experience with a curated knowledge base with strict prompt engineering, a dual provider backend with cascading fallbacks and rate limiting, a three-view front end with streaming chat, voice calling, and polished micro interactions, and thoughtful error handling. I have decided on at every layer. I built this because the best way to evaluate a developer isn't like through a generic CRUD app. It's through something that shows they care about the craft. The project is live and deployed. I will share the link. The code is on GitHub, and and you are literally talking to the result right now. So thank you, Thinking Labs, for the opportunity. I would love to discuss this further. I'm Gaurav Jain. Let's build something great together.